Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. This game is absolutely fascinating, by the way. I am so excited about it, and it so far has been everything. It looks like it's everything that I want in a CRPG, a role-playing game, or whatever. It feels like old games from my youth. Okay, so it hasn't seen me yet. Okay, it's seen me. Never mind. I was completely wrong about that. Apparently, if you are sneaky, you can actually avoid being seen, but I guess if they've already seen you, it's not going to make much of a difference. Yeah. I can't believe that Kalish is actually dead. Okay, that black ooze is almost dead. Alright, let's see. Have you got any wounds yet? No, and you're still using the torch. I want to be using my unarmed, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to go this way. That's a black ooze. So his defenses are 14. It's near death. We're learning about it as we kill them, I guess. Party gained 20 experience because, as I was talking about before, the bestiary progress. So we know 25% about the lesser black oozes. So we've earned 36 out of 144 total experience we get from killing them. And we've found some ooze plasma.
Steady does it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of them. Right. And we're going to sneak. Now, I can't see anything else here. I don't think the companions will trigger any kind of... will stop stealth working. I can't imagine that's something that they would actually do. Let's see. What is this? Vicious and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. A vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Let's use our water to clear it away. You've rinsed the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has been chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. So we've got a gem, so we'll put that in there. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Wow. Okay, so we can go that way now. I don't feel like we've explored enough, and I do want to be able to go across there. Oh, no, I want you to come back. Back. That's better. Okay, combat started because that's seen us because we weren't hiding again. It's okay. That's per combat, so we'll do that, and make sure he's got his fists. Put it on slow, and let's see how this goes. I actually really like the animation style, and I'm starting to get used to the combat again. So it's been blinded for 9 seconds. You can see that ticking down. Okay, done and done. There's something in there, and there's something there. I'm still getting used to some of these controls. I might actually switch them around if I can at some point in the future. Minor Cloak of Protection. An amethyst. And an adra. An organic material, crystalline in structure, but shell-like in substance. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into...
Be quiet.
Our inventory. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to put on this Cloak of Protection, which is... Fortitude plus 5, Reflex plus 5, and Will plus 5. So that is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We've got one weapon set there. Let's have a look and see what the pig looks like, actually. Okay. Oh, look at that little pig. That's pretty cool. Okay, so is there more stuff there? I wonder why that's like that. Okay, so we'll select everybody. We appear to have done all of that stuff. And I really want to... I will just turn that off so we get here faster. We'll run over here now. I really... Have they gone off now or something?
Yeah.
Okay, walk straight across. No. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why is it doing that? Okay, when a party member is reduced to 0 endurance, they are knocked out. This means they're out of the fight, but as long as your side is victorious, they will regenerate their endurance when combat ends. So, that's apparently... I've apparently knocked myself out. I do not understand why that happened. Why are you doing this to me?
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that
I
wall.
don't understand what's going on
No
here.
sign of that storm either.
Why is this doing this? Okay. Okay, should we have explored down here first? Actually, we got to do a full clear. So if he runs straight across there, and he runs straight across there, get away from that trap, please.
Sure.
I do not understand what is going on here. I know there's a way to get rid of these traps. I thought he was a
How can I help?
rogue. He's got lots of different weapon sets, but they're all just daggers. And that guy's seen us because I was already just running and not sneaking. I've really
How
got to
can I
start
help?
doing that. Start actually planning ahead, because at the moment I'm just running willy-nilly into stuff. I'm going to do that and see what happens.
Good.
And then punch on with our thing. Okay, so he is blinded. He's barely injured though. And I'm punching them. I have flurry of blows. He's probably almost dead though, but we'll get it in. Yes, look, our hands are glowing. This is so awesome. I've been waiting for this for such a long time, and it's everything that I hoped for. What do we got? A hatchet.
Right.
Did I come all this way for that? Okay, what's this? A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. We're going to use the hammer and chisel we found earlier to weaken it. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you expected. Sweat beads your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Continue chiseling. After several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through. Okay, so that is pretty excellent.
Nice and slow.
We're going to go nice and slow. And we're going to keep our eye out for people.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Okay, you could scout ahead. His health, and my health is pretty bad. So he's going to scout ahead and see if we can see anything. The Eastern Reach is a dangerous place full of lurking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enable scouting mode to move stealthily and search for hidden objects like traps and secret doors. Okay, so I can see him there, but he has not seen me. So if I do this, put slow mode on, he has not seen me. So if I manage to do this, scouting mode is used both for stealth and for finding hidden objects like traps and secret containers. Okay, so you can't see some stuff unless you're doing it. While scouting, your character selection circles will start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. So I can see that filling up there. That's pretty cool. Once a circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate while the circle fills red. If the circle becomes fully red, your character will be discovered. A character's ability to find hidden objects is based on his or her mechanics skill. Okay, that's cool. Moving toward a character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. If you actually touch the selection circle of a character with your own, you will immediately be detected. So if I go there... Okay, so it's filling up pretty quickly, but we're going to try and blind him. And slow mode's on, so that's fine. Okay, and the auto combat start happened? Alright, okay. So this dude is going to run over there as quick as he can, and
How
you...
can I help?
I can't believe we actually lost Kalisha. I can't believe we've lost her already. We already had somebody die. Okay, that went pretty well. So we'll turn slow mode off and we'll have a look. Nothing to loot.
I'll be quiet.
I don't want slow... Oh look, there's another one over there. Okay, so we're both sneaking around now. That's fine. That's fine. We failed miserably, but I guess the monk
Yeah.
isn't designed so much for sneaking. Slow mode is active, and we'll punch on. Still got 0 wounds though, but that's okay, and he's already dead anyway, so who cares? Okay.
Never know I'm here.
Still nothing to loot.
Right.
So we'll go up here. I guess this room was designed to teach you how to do that, so I'm glad we came this way. But there's literally nothing here for us.
Nice and slow.
Unless there's a secret item that we need to locate that is part of training us how to do. I guess we go up that way, which I hadn't even noticed. Okay, taking it easy. Taking it easy. Being smart about things. Gonna learn how to disarm traps at some point, though. Okay, so we've got spiders. I do want him to, because he's got this first dagger set which we're using. I'm going to get rid of that one, and I'm going to give him, what is this, a longbow? Hunting bow is 11 to 17. The crossbow is 28 to 23. So we're going to chuck that in there. Potion of minor regeneration. We're going to give that to him. Chuck that down there just in case. His weapon set is that. That's fine. We don't need anything else on him. He's just wearing leather armor. Scale armor. That will affect him a little bit, I think, so I don't necessarily want to change that, so that's okay. But what we're going to do
How can I help?
is we're going to change to this one, and we're going to shoot that in slow motion from stealth, because he should be able to get an attack off.
Yeah.
And I'll get him to move to there, because this is going strangely. I have deactivated Transcendent Suffering. Okay. And it has paused. Okay, so that's done something. Let's change to his other set and get in there and try and blind that one. And we'll get you to punch on with that one. And I think we're probably going to be okay. We got a wound yet? No. Okay, that one is blind now, so we'll attack that one. Uh-oh, when a character's health bar begins flashing red, it is a sign that they may soon be maimed or killed. Rest at an inn or use camping supplies to fully restore health. So that's him. So let's use the potion.
How
And
can I
you
help?
can kill that one. And then kill that one, and I think I made the right decision there. His health is 97 out of 298 though, so we are in a bit of trouble. If health reaches 0, the character will immediately drop. Depending on your difficulty settings, the character will either be maimed or killed. A maimed character suffers severe combat penalties and will die if they take any additional damage. Kind of like Darkest Dungeon. Okay, so killed characters are just dead, and in Pillars of Eternity there's no coming out. Oh, that's good.
Be quiet.
That's how it should be. I don't know how we can heal though. I mean, we could rest, but I guess we should rest before we leave this map anyway. So I guess, should we do it? We'll rest and see what happens. We will rest and camp here. I don't know if that means that someone can come upon us in the night, or if there's any kind of trash mobs or anything like that. But we're kind of, as I said, you know, we are learning as we go. 8 hours have passed, so okay, everything's full. Cool. So we'll get both of them. Both of them sneaking.
Never know I'm here.
And who knows what's going to be in this room here. There is a spear spiderling there. So let's go around this way and just have a look. Oh, that looks like a boss. A famished spear spider. Okay, that's actually seeing us. I didn't notice that. You blind the big one. You punch on with the little one. Put slow on, and let's Let's see. Okay, it has auto pause because combat starts. It is an interesting thing. I wonder if there's any other kind of states you can set up the auto pause for. I'll have a look at that in between filming this episode and the next one, just so I can kind of give you guys an answer without having to sit here and go, I'm not really sure. Okay, so we are going to do this.
How can I help?
This one needs to go on the big one. This one needs to punch that one. Oh my god, did you see that? How close he just came to dying. Oh no, that's his endurance. Okay, it's still pretty bad, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So it is blinded, which is good for us. I would kind of be happy with... Ooh, that's rough. Oh, it's dead. That's fine. Wow, okay, that went differently than I was expecting. So we have a spear spider leg. Spear spiders have long tapering front limbs ending in a sharp point, which they use to impale their prey. Kind of like a Shelob, I guess. So we got this one up here. Bats as large as chickens are strung up in this web. Let's go down here and have a look, see if there's anything down here. There's another room. There's another room there. But we definitely want to go up here and have a look at this. There's a web sack. There's a rapier. Awesome. And a bloodstone, which is a gem, I guess. Okay, so we've done that. That is exiting. We don't want to exit just yet, though, because...
Be quiet.
You have to explore everything. It's a role-playing game. If you don't explore everything, you're selling yourself short, aren't you? So there's a little thing over here. I'm wondering if this is hidden stuff. Some agate and some jasper. And what has this guy got? He has a helmet. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can put the helmet on somebody. It doesn't seem to do anything, but that's cool. And he doesn't need anything because he's a monk. Monks don't wear stuff. Okay, so it looks like we've actually finished this entire first dungeon. And we haven't died. I mean, we lost Kalisha, but I didn't even know that was a possibility. I didn't know that those kind of things happened. I didn't know that that's something that could happen in this game, so that's crazy. Okay, we have a new map discovered, Silant Beards. Now we're just going to save this because, as I said, I don't really know what is happening. Oh, this must be the ruins, and that is an exit to the road south, so we can't just click on that. I was wondering if that was something that could happen. Oh! Oh, wow. That's actually a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. That's cool. It's way bigger. Okay, so we're here, and we need to kind of explore our way up this way and down. That's the only way to go. So we're just going to sneak, because it seems like the best idea in this game is to sneak all the time. All the time sneaking. Oh god, what's going on over here? Older robed man. Yeah, older robed man, that's awesome. One day I'm going to be that man. Four figures stand silhouetted before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, inscrutable and ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colourless as stone or ash. The other figure gazes upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, they are well obscured from... You are well obscured from their view, so they can't see us. That's good. We can watch this whole thing play out and see how it goes. The face of one of the figures is distantly visible, framed by long tendrils of oily grey hair, tinged dark at the ends, and a thick beard that seems to obscure all trace of emotion. That beard ain't that thick. My beard's bigger than that. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and his head is crowned with a strange black headdress with two protrusions jutting out, one on either side like the wings of some profane and malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw, step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
I don't know what's going on here, but I just need to say I absolutely love the music in this game. It is so cool. What is happening here? Okay, something bad's about to happen. I don't think we should be witnessing this. They don't seem happy. I guess they're all going to turn into statues like that one. Kind of like Lot's wife turning back and looking at Sodom and Gomorrah and being turned into ash by a vengeful lord that loves all his children. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still, then all at once it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. Shit. You open your eyes to a different place. Another time, you stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls limed with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below like a ragged spike, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined, the work, perhaps, of a prodigious but fevered mind. Your thoughts are yours, and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or? At the base of the pillar now you see a man with a thick grey beard in ceremonial robe, his oily hair tucked beneath a black cowl and a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. What's going on? That's my question. Yep, they've all been turned into stone, and we've passed the hell out. I think our other friend's dead. You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. So we've got tinnitus now. Sick. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machine now stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Heerden a short distance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body does not stir. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. What the hell is going on? Okay, so we've leveled. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the leveling. So we do get 6 points, and we can put them in mechanics, stealth, athletics, lore, mechanics, or survival. Stealth allows characters of any class to attempt to avoid being seen or heard. It is used automatically. Okay, athletics is adventuring is tiring work. Travelling, fighting, and scrambling up fallen statues can take its toll. The athletic skill counters the effects of accrued fatigue, allowing characters to go farther and fight longer before they suffer penalties. In conversations and scripted event interactions, athletics is used for physical feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. What is lore? Lore represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often of occult or esoteric topics. Outside of conversations and scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. Higher lore allows the character to use high-level scrolls. Okay, and mechanics. Traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers, draining their resources and maiming or killing those. You guys saw what happened in the last one. So, if we get mechanics, we will be able to do... Anybody can try and disable traps, I guess. That's pretty cool. Survival allows characters to make better use of the food and potion items they find. The higher the character's survival skill, the longer the duration. Okay, so that's just plus 10% consumable duration. Now, we've already got 2 on that. I'm thinking that we're going to have to... Okay, so it's going to take 2 points to advance to the next one. Okay. So if we get lore, it's going to take 2. Put athletics up, it's going to take 2. Put stealth up, it's going to take 2 for the next one. Kind of like to get... Okay, so you can see it change here. So at level 2 lore, you can use level 1 scrolls. Okay, I kind of see how it works. We can put 2 more on something. Now, I'm thinking I actually want to put up stealth. I don't know. He's a monk. Monks do a lot of reading. I put lore up. I feel like that's what I have to do. So we'll go next. All right. We now can put. We can pick one talent. Okay. Okay. So we can pick one thing. I kind of feel like this is one of the things we need to do here. Ooh. So lesser wounds lowers the monk's wound threshold, allowing him or her to gain wounds at a faster rate. So that would be good. But I do want lightning strikes, which energizes the monk's swift strikes, causing anyone hit by the attack to take shock damage. I want to punch people with lightning. We got no new class unlocks this level. We got that as a talent. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, and it's just been added to that, so we get plus 1.25 times 1.25 attack speed plus 10% damage as shock for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. After leveling a character up, you may want to review their statistics. Open the character sheet to see their attributes, skills, abilities, and talents in greater detail. I mean, look at all this information. This is what I love about this game. You're literally giving me so much information, and you can check basically all the tooltips at any time. It's really, really cool. We've got 397 health now. It feels like we've got a lot of health. A lot of health. But I don't know exactly how that is. This is our journal. We don't own our stronghold yet. But we can read the journal. So we have a couple of quests to go. The Gilded Veil. So we need to journey there. And we need to seek help for our condition from this explosion. This is not the illness that struck me at the wagon. This is something new, an affliction of the mind perhaps. With luck, someone in Gilded Veil will know what to do. We can write our own notes. That's actually pretty cool that you can write your own notes. See if we can find anything down here. Talents, lightning strikes. I can't see anything talking about debuffs or anything like that. So active effects. Cool. Well, there you guys go. That's kind of the end of this bit. So this feels like a really good place to leave this one. We've leveled up for the first time. We've lost everyone in our party anyway. I guess that just happens no matter what, even if everyone gets with you to this point. I'm loving this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Any questions or suggestions, please do leave them down below. If I make any stupid mistakes, do tell me. I make them. I admit that, and I love, you guys helping me learn new things. That's what life is about, learning new things. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see you guys next time.